Hello. Got a game already. As I've just started the video, that probably doesn't really mean a whole lot. Against Lizardmen. Alright, let's see. We'll assume that that's exactly how that's supposed to be written, that that's not supposed to be something else. And let's have a look here. So what have we got in the scary front? Crocs is pretty standard. Not being able to move him is going to be annoying. This guy is going to be an unholy menace. This guy's also annoying. I like this. I like the guard stand firm. I think that's going to be solid. You don't need Mighty Blow across the whole team. Guard is more useful on the whole. It's going to make it really hard for us to block him. And then of course he has the obligatory Agility 4 Skink of Doom with sure hands and block. Have we faced these guys before? No, the rest of the team doesn't feel right. Oh, I think we did play Eat, Pray, Live though. The name on this team is not reminiscent. Just seeing who else they've played. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like we faced another horror skink like this. This is just the worst thing. On the plus side, we do have this guy. We have 3 tacklers, so... Sorry, opponent. So yeah, we do have... It gives him time to look at our team as well. We have 3 tacklers, which is excellent. One of them has Mighty Blow, which is double excellent. We need to try and do our usual thing of protecting him as long as we can. And we just have to hope that that one Saurus does not mess with us too much. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I wonder what he's going to add. There's a pretty decent Saurus special character. Special character? Star player, thank you. Who has block and grab, maybe? He's pretty solid because then he gives you, you know, he gives you like 7 Crocs and... Okay, he's going for the... So Wizard, maybe a Bribe, maybe a... Okay, Wandering Apothecary, so he's trying to protect that skink, because that skink could win the game by himself. I'm not just saying that, he really can. Agility 4, Blodge. He can, like, that's almost better than Agility 6, because they can dodge through anything. The pickup is going to be the tricky thing, but if you don't have... he has short... Doesn't he have sure hands as well? Has that guy just rolled doubles, like, almost every time? I think he has sure hands, which makes him horrible. I suppose the plus side is that he's got to get the ball free first. Yeah, he has sure hands, so he's rolled 2 doubles and an agility. That is like the dream skink. He's going on defense. He likes the defense game, which is fair enough. Well, he has a wizard, so the wizard plus that skink is the problem. I'm almost wondering whether we don't put it on our runner. Because our runner's more delicate to the wizard. That said, yeah, that's kind of all he does though. I mean, not to be mean to him, but that's kind of his job, so we'll put it on the runner. The movement is nice. And it means our blodgy guys can be the layer around. Whereas we don't want this guy getting hit. Oh, I forgot we have 2 subs as well. So, okay. And he doesn't have any subs, so any skinks we take out, like even if we can't take out this guy, if we can remove his other skinks, whilst this guy is still a menace, it gives him a lot less versatility in terms of getting around. So it looks like he's willing for us to knock over some Saurus, which I don't blame him. He's not got too much to worry about with that. And honestly, it's a lot of effort to knock him over. Maybe I try and knock over 2 of them? Yeah, we could try and knock over all 3 of them. maybe. So we can now hit that one. That's a lot of work. It's kind of a trap, really. I don't necessarily think it's worth it. Especially if we get caught in a, who else has blodge? You have dodge at least. Well, you're good. Like, if we get caught in a perfect defense or something, we will regret that instantly. Doesn't have frenzy. I will probably just hit one of them. You know what? We'll try and knock a couple of them down. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Sure, sure. I'm being indecisive. Well, there you have it. Oh, I've still got my Necromunda lights on. There we go. Oh, it's still pretty blue. Okay. So yeah, now, okay, he's brought this guy over here. We'd prefer him over here. Oh, he has stand firm, but he needs to put more there because we have Juggernaut. Rats. That would have been great. Stand firm. Oh, we could have got this guy off the field. That would have been beautiful. Anyway, I mean, you know. I thought Sphinx was going to come into her own for a second there. Was this updated properly? Let's update it again. I feel like OBS is not good about updating what game we're playing. Okay, so it didn't work out too well, but this is the only guy that has to try and dodge away. Could go after this skink. It would have to be with the witch there. This is interesting. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, well that makes it a bit easier. So I think we're going to try and hit this guy. I mean, he's pretty much giving us this side of the field, right? If we so wish. Did we look at his record? I don't think we looked at his record. Okay, nice. We'll keep him here. No surprise at the lack of armor break there. Now we could hand off and get into a potentially fast scoring position. That's kind of appealing. Kind of don't wait for the wizard, just kind of get in there and do things. Like, I mean, the wizard may come, but yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Well, let's see if we pick it up. Oh, yeah, we picked it up. I'll pop it on Wyvern, I think. Oh, look at these elves doing catching and stuff. We'll put Wyvern on the top. We'll pop Griffin on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that doesn't matter too much. Don't really want to expose her. Okay, we made it away from the tail. I think we're going to give him one free hit here. And we'll see if he uses a fast wizard or if he just lets us score because it gives him 7 turns to score back. But by putting him on offense for most of the match, I mean, it might mean he just grinds us out for a 2-1, but it also kind of throws off his plans of using the wizard to take down our offense. In a way. Oh, that's not what we were hoping for. So as things stand, we could try and stall out for another turn. Maybe he's just going to try and hit us, and if we want to try and stall, that's fine, but he's going to hurt us while we wait. Because he can't get a lot over here. He can get obviously all his skinks over, but does he really want to be defending this with skinks? Yes, he does. It's going to hit a GFI on our witch. So we brought in Gorgon after last game. I mean, if he skinks it that well, they do have sidesteps, so it might be enough to stop us from scoring, actually. Shouldn't completely discount it. Okay, unfortunately the GFI worked. It should have done, but there was always an outside chance it didn't. Is he going all the way? Nope. It's a long way for the Crocs. This is where perfect defense can really throw you off. Okay, that's actually quite a big help, because now he's got to cover this whole back line with skinks. If he doesn't want us to try and score. Is he going to one dice us here? Probably not, he's probably going to dodge this guy away. He didn't dodge him away. Alright, so... could potentially hit that guy. I mean, the logical thing to do is to... you're just out of range. Is to try and knock the skink over, I guess. And see what happens. Alright, down he goes. Yeah, where do you want to go? Do you want to go here? It's not really going to stop us. Okay, just a stun. Do we try and stall out here for another turn? I don't think we do. I really think we're just going in here. I mean, we could definitely stall. We could get her up. We could get him up. But that wizard, it just worries me. And this way we don't have to worry about it. This feels very wrong, but hey. The thing is, on the one hand, yes, it gives them a long time to score, but this is a team that can definitely score in 2 turns, so waiting until the last but 1 turn to avoid the wizard isn't going to make a huge amount of difference. Now, you could say it gives them more bash, but I think we were probably... Lizards are pretty good about getting in there and bashing you anyway, so I don't feel too bad about that. You can only do so much. Bad news is we're having to start putting good people on the front. And on the back. Okay. We don't have enough sidestep in this team. I normally have a lot more sidestep on my blitzers by now, but... I mean, tackle's been good. But also the witch getting Juggernaut and movement has kind of thrown off her development. She would normally have sidestep by now. I probably would have built her originally with block sidestep, and then maybe built the second one with wrestle sidestep. Because sidestep is the obvious follow-up choice to your first skill, because it means that when you're not blitzing, you can then get back off. You know, you don't have to worry about the fact that you're on the sideline, which is what killed our last witch. Sidestep would have saved her. So let's see how they approach this. They're probably going to try and methodically pick off our danger stuff, which is really the tackle, guys. I don't know. Considering he has this guy, I think that's what he does. And then he probably just tries to, like, keep a nice solid line and push gradually down. I suppose that is the one thing. We're giving him the chance to push gradually, but that also gives us the chance to defensively poke holes. And if we can force a wizard out here and maybe even get the ball, then that's a bonus. But we may lose it 2-1. I don't know. Time will tell. I really kind of wish I had seen his record to see how what... Did I see his record? I don't think I did. Extra reroll will help that inevitable first double skull that we roll on the next block, because when you get the extra reroll, you hit the double skull. That's just how it works. So just going with the safe Saurus blocks, probably hit, like, yeah, this one, and then he'll knock in there so you can hit him again, and so on. This guy will probably do this block next. Okay, he wants to get the Crocs block. So he's going to move this guy over, get the 3 dice. I think you hit the blitz first. It depends. If he wants to hit this guy, I guess he doesn't. So we're going to go here to hold him in place. Is he going to break tackle to get away? Nope. Oh, maybe. Okay. He did. That was a bit risky. I mean, he obviously has 2+ for it, but in the sense that, you know, he might have to use a reroll on it because he doesn't have dodge as well. So as of right now, Chimera's taking the heat here. Alright, is there an... I mean, theoretically... No, even that doesn't work. We'd have to... Well, we could do this. It's not the most ridiculous route to the ball, but it's pretty removable. How much do we fancy standing up his whole team in order to try and make that work? I mean, I suppose you could do this as part of it. I don't hate that. I think we do this first, so that if it doesn't work... we haven't completely wrecked our... you know, we haven't put our entire team into base contact with him. Nice, okay. So that makes it a lot more theoretically doable. KO is super solid. The inevitable fall over. But we can at least feel good about... I mean, you can reach no problem. Okay, so now the painful thing is we now have to stand the rest of his team up. As much as we can, anyway. And I don't have non-flimsy players to do this. Okay, this is about as much as we can do. Let's see how he tackles it. He does have a wizard, but obviously he doesn't want to use that for this. He'll probably try and free this guy up by knocking these guys down with this guy and this guy. Oh, he's got break tackle, of course. Yeah. So he'll just dodge away and hit us. Okay, so that worked. He came in from the side as well, which is a bit risky because of the... He'll take that. That works out okay. So now the downside to this... I forgot the break tackle. I knew he was dangerous for 2 reasons. I don't think we could have done a ton about that. Maybe we could have circled this guy over. So now the downside is we have to get hit by his whole team. But we do have a lot of blodge in some places. He'll probably take this hit because getting rid of this guy would be solid for him. But we did put 3 guys on here to make this, like, not really doable. You'd have to bring one of his skinks in, which would mean we get a hit back on the skink. Now, where's he going to put this ball? Why there? That would be very interesting. That seems like a lot safer place. I think in this situation you don't even take the Croc's hit. I mean, maybe he will, but it's risky, because if you bonehead that, you open up a route through here, right? Yeah, that's what we expected. Because if Hydra goes out, that's huge, because it's a big skink threat taken away. So yeah, this one, he might not even hit that. He's got a reroll, he could. Doesn't affect this, thankfully. Is he going to do a 2 dice against? Wow, okay. Well, that's what you get for making a really safe situation. Yeah, we're going to Apo that straight away. Oh, no. Okay, that's another Witch down the drain and another... and another Apo used early in the game. That is really, really bad. Yeah, I figured of all the things we did, this was the safest thing because we put him on a 2-day against. Didn't anticipate the double both downs. And that hurt pretty bad. Okay, well, what can you do? Oops. Let's see. You have guard, you have guard. Oh, he's got tackle. I mean, I was probably going to dodge him at some point anyway. He can go wherever, that's cool. We need to be knocking him down. Oh, that witch hammer break was so painful. Okay, so you can come into here, which gives us this easy knockdown. Yeah, that's what I figured. Huh. You know, we could have got a, what would that have been? That would have been probably a 2 dice against, so not really big. Not really a big deal. Now if he goes here, we get a 2 dice here. We'll move him here. You know what? 2 can play at this 1 dice game. Actually, theirs was a 2 dice against. Well. Okay. 2 can't play at that game. Well, a lot of death is happening, and not where we expected it. We expected it from this guy. That's 2 witches dead. Oof, that's pretty bad. Game is still not unsalvageable. I mean, we've got a 1-0 lead. But obviously this guy dodges away on 2+, which is unfortunate. Honestly, it's not the end of the world losing her. I am sad because she had a lot of, you know, she was really good. But the Niggle has been haunting her the whole time. Niggle's just This is why people don't keep niggles, and I don't usually. She just had like really good skill ups. But yeah, I mean, she has been out a lot of the time because of that. I assume because of that. Did she die because of the niggle? Let's see. I can't remember what it increases now. As one to any subsequent. Yeah, I think maybe so. I think it maybe took her from a KO to a death. So it just goes to show. Don't hold on to your niggled players. They're just gonna keep not being available. And even when she's not injured, she gets KO'd a lot, right? So we'll just go here. I don't think that's... I probably should... Oh boy. Probably should go out here, but I just want to kind of put bodies down in the way. And obviously, had we not been stunned, we'd have threatened him staying here. Yeah, and I pop this guy here because it holds up to Saurus, because this guy had to get up and then this guy gets a hit. So as per usual, Operation Kill the Sphinx not going super well yet, but we are only on turn 4, so you know that's that can take some time. So we have like a 4+. We can move this guy around and have a 4+ of a reroll into a 2+, I mean 2 dice here. Unless this guy comes across. So we will hit a skink while we can. Nice. Yeah, we'll just put him there. So we're kind of half keeping up with the removal here. He's down to 2 skinks for the moment. See, that's a 4+ into a 1 dice until I put this guy here. I think that's totally worth taking. Yeah, I was trying to see if putting the guard in here would help any, but it's not gonna... I mean, we could make that a 1 dice, but he has stand firm. It doesn't really change anything to remove him, though. So let's bear that in mind. Yeah, yeah. So I think we'll just bring him across a little bit. And then honestly, it's time for this already. I mean, that was a 75% chance to work, I believe, so it was worth going for. Because it's 50 and then a 50. I feel like that is a 75. But anyway, it was a 50% chance twice, which is obviously better than a 50% chance once. So take that for what it's worth. He's really got the dramatic pause down. It's working wonders. Not there, obviously, but... So, he's down 2 right now. We're down 3. He's just going to try and surround us as best he can with the Saurus, but it's not super easy with blodgy elves. Okay, so he's making a move already. He can get 2 or 3 Saurus over there, maybe. Unfortunately, we can't get a lot in the way of elves over there. These guys are horribly out of position as of right now. Might actually want to hit this guy. Oh yeah, if he just pops him here, that would be solid. Could even... well, he wants to kind of stand this guy. Okay, he's left a route out for this guy. Is he going to hit this guy? No, he's not. I mean, I expect him to go after Ironic because he's easier to knock down and more flimsy. But now there is this route for wrestle 2 dice, which I quite like. You have tackle. I mean, there's tackle here as well, and that's a bit of a problem, but not one that we can do much about. We're just going to have to re-roll whatever we do here. But it's not bad odds. Only one of these is a 3+. That is not good enough for us. That's something. Blink. That's not ideal. He's got to pick it up again now. He hasn't had to use a reroll, which is unfortunate, but, you know. He's got built-in reroll on pickups for the Sphinx, and most of his Saurus have blocks, so there's not a lot for him to have to worry about. He could have had to use it on this guy for a dodge, but not so far. We just got to do what we can do, really. We did kind of, you know, we did score knowing that he would potentially score against us. But we did kind of think we were going to have 2 witches on the field, which has not happened. Our team value is going to be a lot lower, which is probably good. I'm not sure I really believe that, but in some ways it's probably good. I mean, I'm pleased we got it out of this guy's hands once, but I think that's probably all we're going to do. Would have been nice. Well, we weren't going to get an armor break, we wrestled. That's why we use this guy, because it's pretty much as good as tackle. So now he can bring this guy in down here. which will make this all kinds of hard. I'm assuming he's bringing this guy in front of here. Yeah, this team probably has a pretty good record. This guy has been winning games for a while. Okay, our team value is going to be super low for next game. It's going to be a lot faster to get a game. But this next game is fine. I mean, it's bad for this game, obviously. Losing that guy is huge. So we got that. Yeah, I like it. I mean, I don't like it, but now I like it. What's happened to all those deaths? Yeah, we needed that to be like a KO or something. Then there'd be a legitimate chance he wouldn't score. You know what? That's probably worth re-rolling, weirdly. Having it on the blodge guy down here is actually not the worst. Alright, so we pulled out the wizard. And then the Saurus got it. Okay, fair enough. I mean, that's like... Oh boy, he could not be happier about that. But we did pull out the wizard. We'll take our small victories where we can get them. That's a most unfortunate result there. I mean, I knew the wizard was a possibility, but it's nice to drag it out now. Because it means if we can put up a similar kind of defense in the second half, he won't have that as a backup. Now the question is, what technique is he going to use to get him free? It's pretty we got the stun, because it would have been really useful to have him on there. That's interesting. Our plan, which I don't see coming to fruition, but our plan, as of right now, is to knock the ball loose and then with somebody else throw it away from this guy. Because obviously the next turn this guy can just get up and pick it up. Yeah, that's going to make it awkward. What's the plan here? Is he going to do this? So he's just going to tuck him in here. Oh, he's going in. Okay. You don't really have the team to do a one-turner, and he does have a lot of stand firm. He'll put his stand firms on either side of the middle here to protect against the one-turner. Oh. All that skink works, so that really worked out for him because he got his KOs. Like, he went, I think he partially went in early as well to make sure he got his KOs back, and that worked highly effectively. So yeah, he'll put his stand firm Crocs here. He'll put his stand firm Saurus here. Somebody else, probably his guard, one in the middle, and then he's pretty much guaranteed not to have to worry about the one-turner. But we do have a team of 10 on the field, so... that's something at least. Okay, he may not be doing what I said. That's what I thought he was going to do. Because we do have the movement 8 runner, so we have a one-turner potential at least. You know, somewhat. Still, I think that was... you know, we used the wizard. We didn't do anything to his skinks. So hard to injure. So hard to injure. I'm not sure why, they're supposed to be quite easy. But you know, you're never guaranteed. Okay, so he's given us a one-turner attempt. Now I've just got to make it work, which isn't going to be easy. We don't have a reroll. And it's going to be on... let's see, can I come in over the top and do it on this skink? It's also going to be hard to get through his back line, obviously, so it's quite unlikely to work. We really needed one of our witches to have the dodge for up here. Okay, I think it's workable. We're going to use this guy just in case it doesn't work. I can at least maybe damage the skink. Let's see. Push him into here. Push him into here. Then we push into here. These two really need to be the other way around. Okay, so that'd be 1, 2, 3. Well, 3. Don't need this guy here. Don't see how it could go wrong. Come on, give us a chance at least. Okay, I guess that's a chance really, isn't it? I don't know why I didn't put this guy in the front, but I can now. I mean, technically I could put this guy here. Right? And then just push him down here. No, I need this guy for the first push. If I move this guy 1 up here... you know what? I'm not going to mess with it. I always find if I mess with it too much, it just goes wrong. Okay, kind bounce. Excellent start. I think I have to follow here. I don't have dodge. So just follow. It's not really going to help, but... excellent. That's 1. And we follow. Okay. Now, where am I going to want him? If he's here... I think I want to be here. Oh no! It's a disaster. Can it be salvaged? Maybe. Follow. No, it can't be salvaged. I was trying to work out if there's a way to push this guy now, but there's not. Yeah, we were one away. It's a pretty solid attempt. Thwarted by the 3 dice. Does give somebody a chance to do a vanity pass, which being elves is sure to work out. Worst team ever. I should really have moved this guy back, I think. He'll probably get hit now. It's pretty incredible how often we don't manage to do the vanity passes. Oh, he can only GFI up to there. That's something. Four, 5, 6, 7. I don't think you can make this, yeah, without GFIs you can't make this, you didn't really need that. Oh, never mind. Can somebody make it up here? Oh, is he going with this guy? Ah, fair enough. It's a GFI. Be great if he failed this, and then injured himself. That looks really weird, whatever just happened there. Okay. Alright, so we're back on defense. Good news is, we've got a lot less quality players now, so we can put up a front line that is not good. Go look on the bright side. Let's protect our tackle, because that's going to potentially be vitally important. And that's about all we can do, really. Still thinks to play Necromunda on here. I don't know why it won't update. Anyway. Yeah. So he's got full 11. Our inroads into the Sphinx were not as permanent as we would have liked. But hey, this is a new half with new opportunities to hit Sphinx. And everybody's back down to 3 rerolls, so, or back up to 3 rerolls in our case. Let's bit about that one turner. I mean, we had, the nice thing is the potential was there. Like, we definitely had enough guys in the right places to get that next hit, and it would have been another 3 dice, so we executed it, I think, you know, pretty reasonably. It was giving us lots of rerolls, so that is something. And I think we did the right thing with trying to attack the ball in that first half. I just maybe should have got somebody up and over the tackle guy, but we didn't have our sidestepper on anyway, so he could have knocked it away in a different way. Now, I think we do try and play a bit more of a cagey game in terms of standing them up, unless something presents itself that's too tempting. We're not going to have guys on everybody this time. We will try and dodge away if they mark us up. We'll just go after the skinks. If we see a skink, we'll attach to it. That's kind of our philosophy. If we see a Saurus, we don't attach to it, unless it prevents it getting somewhere else. When he does eventually lose this guy, this team is going to suffer greatly. Unfortunately. He's too good to be true. Somebody is going to foul him. Somebody's going to do what we did down here and find a way to foul him and kill him. And there's only so many times you can take 2 appos. But I mean, whilst you have him, you know, I guess you got to go on that roll. If you can get like a crazy stat player, you got to abuse that thing while you have it. It can be the difference between an amazing run and a not amazing run, because they basically ignore a lot of skills that the other team will have, and that makes them, you know, just so much over and above other players. Like effectively ignoring tackle zones is crazy good. Oh, now he can do this as well because we've got no witches. That's very sad. So we're down to 2 tacklers, but that, you know, we got 2 tacklers, so we can't be too sad. We have potential to hurt skinks. And against most of his skinks, even... Okay, and he's given us a hit on them as well. So we're just gonna go after them. Oh, that's a bit tricky. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be a dodge through. Well, you know what? We're gonna take it because we got to take every opportunity. I don't really want you over there. Let's put you there. We want to kind of keep our guard somewhere in the middle. There's no point in getting these guys up yet. Master Spirit. We're actually gonna... yeah, we may as well follow. Well, that's not what we were hoping. What's the easiest to get away here? Let's pop you here. Alrighty. Not bad turn up, all told. You're not, even Mighty Blow is not going to do something every turn. You got to get through that armor first. And we hit a 3, so not good enough. I don't think he's going to be in a super hurry to score. I think he's probably going to be happy getting it somewhere down here if he can, and then going in when the time is right. But we'll see. He may just be happy keeping it back here for a while. He was in the first half. But yeah, the aim is to hit a skink every turn that we can. It may not pay off, but, you know, we're not going to It's going to take some fluke to get rid of Saurus, and so Skinks are the ones to go after. And if we can get like 2 or 3 of the Skinks out, suddenly we get the numbers advantage again, and things get interesting. That's what you gotta kind of think about, because then you can potentially... Oh boy. Just gotta let that go, really. Now did that leave us a way in? No. Fortunately for him, he had done what he needed to do. Does let us set up a better defensive position though. I mean, we could 50% dodge in there. It's worth considering, honestly. It goes with our ethos of hitting a skink. On the chances that we try it, I'm going to follow here. Oh, that's actually even better, because we have dodge on this one. Okay, slight change of plan. Yeah. I think we just drop this guy here. I think you do get up. I'm gonna give this a try. It's 50%. I'd like to do something else first, but there's nothing else as vital as this. Well, it's not going to work every time. I thought about hitting this first, but if we spilled the ball out there, we got to have a few guys left to try and do something with it. And we didn't use a reroll up on that. I think it was totally worth it. That was a tackle, a 2 dice 2 tackle hit on the ball carrier. Is he going to go for the surf here? Ah, it's going to be tricky to get somebody else around, but maybe. Oh, and he kind of got stuck there. Well, he'd have to now dodge here. I wish this guy hadn't got stunned. But hey. It happens. It just keeps happening on the guy that gets next to the ball. Which means he can kind of... he has a safe spot. I really thought he was going to surf him, but I guess he can't protect this guy, so... maybe not the best idea. Oh no, that's a wacky idea. You're not going to stop there, are you? No. Okay, this is interesting. Now, of course, we can't surf this guy. Is there going to be a foul here? I think there's going to be a foul here. That's only a 1 dice. Nah, it's less than a 1 dice now. No, there's not going to be a foul here anymore. You need to get back into the fray. Which is going to be tricky, because I'm going to need a turn that doesn't end with disaster. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, presuming he's going to try and score on the last turn, so... Ooh, that was brave as well. Okay, so let's see what we're looking at here. It's really not terrible. That's the horrible thing about it. Oh, well, hang on. Yeah. It would probably be that, actually, because... No, I think... Huh. It is tricky. I don't think we go for it. Okay, you need to utilize this block a bit better. Like that. And that. Okay, it's not removal. We don't need to go too far here. But this is 3 skinks we're hitting in this turn, which is nice. Okay, I'm beginning to get a little bit deja vu here, but... You know, it could be going worse. I think I am going to try and filter him through. And you just may be on Croc's duty, honestly, my friend. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty solid turn. This was not going to do anything, probably. I mean, you can't rely on 2 6s for a solid plan. I'm much happier with what we did. Just didn't get any KO. I mean, KOs on the skinks we're 100% okay with. But we're hitting them, and that's the main thing. We just got to keep hitting them and hoping. Hit and hope. Hit and hope, and keep it, you know, keep it fluid. We got a nice sort of line here. He can break through it, sure. But, you know, we've got some tackle over here. We've got some tackle over there. We got some guys on some skinks. The Crocs is kind of tied up in the backfield, which is great. If he wants to liberate him, he's going to have to blitz back there, but that means he's not coming across here. So he is moving back into the backfield. But yeah, overall, this is not going too horrendously. Is he gonna? He's not gonna one dice our runner with a loner, is he? The downside is that lizards, like these guys, can move like nobody's business. So we can't outmaneuver him too well, but we can at least keep up with what he's doing. And we are more slippery, so the potential of getting in is at least potential. And we did stun a Saurus here, which is quite big in its own way. We get this guy back now, we get this guy back. He might just leave his skinks where they are, I don't know. I hadn't even noticed that if this had been a bonehead, we'd have a free 2 dice here. That was brave. Some would argue foolish, but not me. Just a stun. But, you know, a stun is a stun. What does that give us? Not a lot. You can get up. Gives us a hit on the skink. I'd like to turn it into more. You should come back to... No, let's not mark too heavily. Unfortunately, I think you do need to get up. If he double ones it, he double ones it. You know what? I think we should probably actually blitz the skink with the mighty blow and then hit this guy with the runner. For that reason. Now he's gonna let that go, that's no problem for him. So we do a little bit of this, then we just need one more assist in here. Which I guess will be this guy. Nice, nice. Can drop this guy this way. Do we follow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can get around, so we'll actually stay. We'll bring this guy into here. We'll bring this guy into here. Let's get somebody on the skink, eh? Something could go wrong. I mean, you got to play for the chance that they roll some skulls or some double ones. That was a pretty good turn, honestly. We got rid of one skink. The skink will be back next turn, but you know, so be it. We knocked down a Saurus. Unfortunately, this guy following up to here I didn't think about will get tied up by this guy again. Okay, looks like he's going to break through into this area. But that does leave us surrounding him. That is a tackle guy, unfortunately. But he's good. Is he going to do that dodge? Like, no, he's being sensible. Because he knows at some point that 2+ is not going to work out. And if you don't need to do it, why do it? Looks like he's going to move into this area. But this means he's doing a dodge. He could double one the dodge. If he double ones the dodge, it's honestly probably a 2-1 to us victory. That's why he's left this guy here. He didn't. But we made it a possibility. And you gotta make things a possibility. Where are you gonna go? Here? Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, GFI. Yeah, dodges are beginning to fail now. So we have this. Whoops. We have this. That is a 2 up, 3 up, 4 up, 2 up. I think I'm going to try it. There's no skinks to go for as of right now. Oh, you know what? That 2 up and the 3 up are through tackle. Not necessarily the end of the world, honestly. I mean, it's certainly not what we want, but... Let's bring this guy back into play. Let's see. And you're gonna have to mark up here, I think. Could you actually... Oh, we just have a straight up 2 up there. Well, this is much more likely. That's the one to go for. So that means you go stand here. I know we have tackle on this one. But this is... We're much more likely to have our reroll by the time we get there with this guy. I mean, you know. We're trying. We're trying. Considering we haven't had witches for over half the game, it's been going pretty good. The sad thing is we haven't had a chance to use our 4 rerolls. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but I mean... yeah. I'd have liked the opportunity to use a reroll on the hit there, but... There's still time. He could totally roll that double skull on something else that doesn't have block. Like this guy could double skull here. Or double both down, I mean. And we've got elves scattered across the field, even if some of them are laying down, not doing anything. I guess he's gonna hit here, right? And then maybe... I don't know, is he gonna switch to over here? He's kind of leaving things open, which is nice. There you see? Double skulls. And then he didn't knock him over there. So now things are not quite as open as they were. Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? You're just gonna stay over here? Bring this guy in? No, you can't bring this guy in. Okay, you are coming over here. Who's coming over to guard you? This guy, I guess? Things are a little bit loose right now. And that's what we've been working towards. So that's a big help. But there is this. Now, this guy could, with some GFIs, make some stuff happen. And this guy could maybe dodge to here. But, like, this could fail. Actually, that's a good place, yeah. That's really solid, actually. If he goes here, that kind of cuts off these guys' route. That said, it's not an okay, he's going there. Alright, stun there. Ouch. I mean, he could have easily rolled some more bad dice on there. He didn't, but could have happened. This gap is still open, so we can still kind of dodge through here. So let's see. He's still a couple of turns from where he would want to score. So let's get some guys back up before we consider our outrageous plans. I mean, honestly, that's quite solid, isn't it? That'd be a 2 dice of wrestle. If we stand this guy up... No, because he's got guard. Okay. So we don't have anybody to mark the skink, and I'd really like somebody to mark that skink. But if we're going to bring one of these guys through, we may as well bring this guy through. And do that. Right? Or do I just do this? Yeah, that looks way better, right? 3-2 versus... Yeah, that's way better. Alright, I guess it's time to use some rerolls, eh? You know what? I don't feel too bad about losing this. I think our defense has been reasonably solid. I think we've just been having a tough time, you know. I mean, he's tough to knock down anyway, but we've been giving ourselves chances and, you know, we just haven't made them. That was, I mean, that was a 3+, so it's not, I mean, it's 1 in 9, it's not a 1 in whatever 2 1s is. But we've had some tough times defending. We've given it a shot, and I guess there's still a chance. That's a lot harder, if I'm being honest. Could have done with somebody over here, because these guys can't get over there now, and this guy has movement. Well, he can get over there, but that's it. That'd be a 2-2 to get in. This guy can't get over there. This guy can't. Yeah, we can get to him. That's the extent of our situation there. I think as we have 3 rerolls left, we'll probably try that, because there's... Well, you know, saying that, if we take one more person out... No, we've already taken the one person we need to make the one turner a bit easier out. I don't think we can make it easier than that, so... Removing Sphinx doesn't help. So yeah, I think we just run as many guys over into this corner as we can and hope for some really bad rolls, and maybe get a bit surfed, but, you know. We're going to need some really good rolls to even get over there as well, because this guy can just come down here. Okay. Is this guy gonna... Where's this guy gonna go? Or is he gonna take a hit? Now each guy he takes off makes the one turn a bit harder, but I don't think we needed everybody last time, so... We'll see. I'm not saying that like I want to have a challenge. I'm okay with you leaving dudes on the field, but... You know, it's more of a theoretical thing. So the plan as of right now is to blitz this guy and squeeze a couple guys in there, but I suppose if he puts this guy here, that's impossible. We'll just blitz this guy instead. Oh, that makes it awkward. You can't even do the blitz. You can do the blitz. So it'd be a 50% dodge. So we'd need this guy. Oh, he can't. Okay. Yeah, we need him here. Unless you can get there. You can get there. Whoa. Okay, you have guard. Fair enough. Well, we needed to mark him up anyway. We got 3 rerolls. No, I didn't make it. Okay, he didn't get injured though. That was the main thing I was worried about. So let's see if he takes a safer approach to the one turner this time, considering he knows we can do him. Oh, is he going to take a greedy hit? That could still make this game a draw. I mean, we'd need 6 skulls, but it could happen. Okay, he's going for it. Well, he'll take that. Can he not? He can make this one 4 dice as well, right? No, he can't. Okay. Oh, did I say 4 dice? I meant 3 dice. Okay, now that was way more likely to go wrong. Not hugely, but way more still than the 3 dice. Okay, he's had his fun. Oh no, this is going to be our second loss here. That's sad. That's been a long time coming. Okay, so we're down to 9. How does he set up? Does he bring in the stand firms? And does he set up in like a little pocket? You see, the nice thing about this one skink being out is that he now has to spread like doot, 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 doot. And it means we can go down the side, which gives us better tackle zones. But yeah, this is very sad. I was quite... If there was one thing I was proud of despite our horrendous drawing record, it was the fact that we've only lost once in like 20... How many games have we actually played if you include the ones that got deleted? I don't know, 23, 24. I mean, that's pretty solid in its own weird way. Especially considering we have not been playing for the draws. Okay, so he is setting up to stop the one turner. But that does mean that it's easy. If we do get up there, we have a easy... What is he doing? Okay, I guess he's kind of doing a setup on this side. Okay, I haven't seen this setup before. This is interesting. And it makes sense, actually. Because we can't move this guy. So we have to go after one of these guys. So we could get him to here. I mean, theoretically. The problem is, of course, it gets hard to get guys in here. Yeah, it's a pretty good setup, actually. I like it. I don't think I have the brain power to be able to work out the one turner here. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up for the old riot. You know, maybe one guy should be over here just in case the ball kind of lands in this area. Had we have pushed that way now, it would be a bit more likely, but... Oh, now that just makes me want to go foul him. Alright, so who wants some SPP? Who tried to do it in the first half? You did. You can't reach it though. So we're looking at one of these guys. I guess we'll just go with our runner. You guys are the worst. Could have gone for a hit over here. Could hit this guy. Let's see. I guess we'll just hit this guy, right? If we get the dub skulls into death here, I will not be surprised. Okay, just a push. And then just because he did the Apo, we'll go do this for fun. Okay, it was quite unlikely. Oh, we almost got it there. Well, disappointing. I mean, we had chances. We definitely had chances. Just couldn't quite make them come to fruition. I think I still don't feel bad for scoring early. I mean, we could have tried to stall, but there's no telling what might have happened. There's every chance that they'd have got into surrounded us in the corner, lightning bolted, and we wouldn't have even scored at all. So, and he ended up having to use the wizard in the first half to stop our defense. So, you know, I feel okay about all of that. Yeah, the early, it's one of those things. I think, you know, obviously where the injuries happen is a big thing, and the injuries happened a bit early for our witches, so that was unfortunate because we could have used them pretty heavily. But even our regular guys did fine there. So, no witch elves anymore, and another loss. Which makes our team value, we were on 1840, we're now on 1370. That's how big that team value drop is. What happened to her? Minus armor. Let's just go ahead and kill her right off. So we just bought her, but she is now gone. Griffin's just out next game, he's fine. And what do we need here? Probably another wrestle. I mean, wrestle, you can kind of see from that game how handy wrestle is to have for taking down dodge players. And it also takes down block players. That's what makes it so handy. You know, it's just a good getting the ball out tactic. Plus, you know, if they hit you and you wrestle, you're free to move next turn. Whereas they're down for a turn and out of position, so it's kind of a handy skill. You don't want it on everybody, because it kind of hampers your own ability to be able to block back and stuff, but we're not a huge block back team, so I don't mind taking it. Alright, so yeah, what's that? So that's 21, 23, so 25 games if you include the ones that got deleted. 13 wins, 10 draws, and 2 losses. I guess that's okay. We actually have 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll be down a player for next game. But once we get Griffin back, we'll have a full team. So even if we don't get out another witch for a bit, it's not the end of the world. I mean, it's a little bit the end of the world because it's sad to see her go. But hey, it's been a little while since we lost a game. Yeah, so it's been 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's been 10 games since we lost, so not too bad. Lots of draws in there, but what can you do? I will see you for the next one, And I guess it'll feel slightly different because we'll only have 3 blitzers and no witches, so it's going to feel... Although we only had 3 blitzers and 2 witches for... And no witches for most of that game. So it'll feel a lot like the second half of that game, in which we still mostly competed, I think. Alright, catch you for that. And we'll just keep swinging, keep going. Bye for now.